Hey everybody, welcome back to No More, No Less. My name is Michael Chikeen, and today I am with Emily Balchetis. Emily is an associate professor of psychology and the director of the New York University Social Perception, Action, and Motivation Research Lab, where she leads an international team of scholars, writers, artists, and advocates. In her research, Emily has uncovered previously unknown strategies that increase, sustain, and direct people's efforts to meet their goals. Her work has been supported by numerous national grants from the National Science Foundation and National Institutes of Health, and has also appeared in over 80 scientific publications. She's a two-time TEDx speaker and author of the book Clearer, Closer, Better: How Successful People See the World. I'm so excited for this chat. Emily, welcome to the show.
Thanks so much.
So when I was reviewing some of your career, it seems you, at least recently, have been really focused on the visual world and reality and perception. And so I was wondering, how did you go from that into the perception of motivation and success? And was there something that happened in your life that kind of changed that focus?
I already felt like my life was pretty full with what was on my to-do list, and then I decided to have a baby. And as anybody who's made that life change knows, like, you're never prepared, and it is always overwhelming. There's never a right time to do it, and I felt like, well, this was really not the right time to do it. And so I was already doing research on this area of trying to understand how can people better meet their goals, what's standing in the way, how can we be mindful about what's standing in our way, and identify those obstacles and figure out ways to navigate around them. And so then I was like, well, I should just try this all on myself, right? I study thousands and thousands of other people. Here's my chance to, like, really put my money where my mouth is. And so, yeah, that's probably one of those major turning points.
Right. And I guess from all the research you've done, what was the biggest shift you found within yourself?
Well, I think I'm just like a medical doctor is not immune to the common cold. And just because I'm the researcher doesn't mean like I'm any different than any other person. So, what I already knew to be true about other people was the same for me. That I really had goals. I really wanted to accomplish things, and yet they weren't happening. So the reason that people struggle often is not because they don't really want it. You must not really want it. Things that people might say to you if you
Mm,
ask them, like, this is really hard. It's not working out for me. Oh, maybe you don't really want it. No, people really want things that are on their life's bucket list, and that want isn't enough to translate into success. It's not that they're not trying hard enough. It's not that they're doing something necessarily wrong or not right. It's just that it's really hard, because oftentimes we're pursuing multiple goals at the same time, because there's so much more that we want to do, or that we have to do, and or that we have to do, than there are resources available to do it. And so that's the sticky part. It's like, how do we navigate through that when it's not a lack of want or motivation that oftentimes is the problem, especially for those things that we really want in our life but just aren't working out for us.